you want to get up and closer and personal, it's Peter's on the Block. And our guest today is someone truly special, a classical singer who became known first on the international stage beyond Korea. She has performed at the Royal House in London as well as the Paris National Opera, collaborated with world-class orchestras like the Royal Philharmonic and the London Symphony Orchestra, and has continued performing steadily across European opera and concert stages. She is a next-generation Korean soprano recognized by the world. Lee Haegee. Let's hear from her directly.
안녕하세요. 저는 한국 소프라노 이혜지입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
My goodness. Hello, Haegee. It's so lovely to see you.
Hello, nice to meet you again in here.
Yes, it's not normally where we would meet, but it's so lovely to have you. And before we get into the chat, can you please just give us a brief introduction for those who aren't opera fans, who you are and what you do?
Hello, it's great to be here. My name is Haegee Lee, and I'm a soprano from South Korea, originally based in UK, but and now I'm expanding my work into the South Korea as well. So I mainly performed in opera, but also I performed in concert as well. So nice to meet you.
Yes, and I can testify that Haegee is a brilliant soprano, an excellent opera singer, and you were the first person I thought of when I was asked to host Polls on the Block for today. They said, you know, who do you want to bring? And my first thought was you, because
that's my pleasure.
I think you're the first opera singer I've ever really worked with.
Oh, really?
Which is quite unusual. Yeah, I was never into opera
Even
as
the
a
South
kid.
Korea, or you mean the
Ever,
UK?
at all. Yeah, because
Right.
working with you was my first experience, and we should probably mention where that was.
Oh, that's my honor.
So where did we first meet?
Actually, we've met KNO, which is the Korean National Opera. That was a 2024. We did A Midsummer Night's Dream by Benjamin Britten.
Yeah, a brilliant opera, and Haegee was one of the Titanias.
That's right.
One of the amazing things about opera is the double casting, where you have two performers playing the same role, because it's very taxing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that after a 3-hour show, your voice is pretty much tired out.
Tired, yeah.
Now, you're back in Korea, and you're back in Korea for a while. How does it feel to be here after a long stay in Europe?
First of all, it's really appreciate the time spending with my friends and family in South Korea. And also, I performed some concert in the opera last year. During the December, and the audience was such a different between the European and the Korean, so it was so happy to be.
What's the biggest difference, do you think, between the two audiences?
Most different things is the Korean audience is much warmer and 직관적이다. Very instantly.
Oh, okay. Getting that connection immediately.
That's right.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of all Europeans.
Because of the Europeans, they just waiting until the curtain calls. So we don't know about they are happy or they are upset during the performance. That is we still have a connection, but sometimes the reaction is not instantly.
Yeah, it doesn't come to us straight away.
To us, get away.
Yeah, I also think the Korean audiences are much politer.
That's right.
Yeah, in the UK, it's very common to hear the rustle of sweet wrappers and the coughing of old men.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, I think in Korea, like I came to see you a couple of weeks ago, and everyone was silent. You could hear a pin drop when you were about to sing.
Yeah.
And you do have an amazing voice, and we're lucky that you are going to be able to show us your voice. I know it's very early in the morning. I should say for an opera singer, singing at 10 a.m. is not normal.
No.
But you have agreed to sing for us. What is going to be the first piece you're going to sing?
The first piece, I'd like to share Je te veux by Eric Satie. He wrote this song when he was deeply in love with his partner, Suzanne Valadon.
Yeah.
So the lyric is like this, I want you. So I think that text is a slightly sensual.
Okay.
And playful meaning.
Much like K-pop. It's all right. Just 10 in the morning, but we'll go for it.
But that is set on the waltz, light waltz rhythm. So please enjoy it.
Okay, and you've brought your hidden card today. You have your own pianist here in the studio.
That's right.
Could you introduce her, please?
Pianist name is Haejong Chung Haejong. Is currently working as major opera house in South Korea. And she's a professional opera pianist, so which means normally she couldn't play the electronic pianist like this. So it's such an enjoy for us.
Oh, great. Well, I have to say, the pianist we have today, she is amazing. When we've rehearsed at the Opera House, when there's no orchestra, there's just one piano, and the conductor wants to do the whole opera, it's up to her to play for 3 hours non-stop.
That's right.
It's quite astonishing.
Just the 3 hours? 6 hours?
Well, there's usually a break in between. Okay, so you get ready and I'll see what messages we have before we get to your first song. We've got lots of welcome messages. Benny saying, welcome Haegee and pianist Haejong, as well as Raul saying, welcome to you both. Raul is very happy with your accent. He says, nice accent. And Paul is at home with another British accent too. Siska saying, welcome to #DailyK. And yes, well, here we have Eric Satie's Je te veux. It's Haegee live. Let's take a listen.
Thank you. J'ai compris ta détresse, cher amoureux, et je cède à tes vœux, fais de moi ta maîtresse, loin de nous la sagesse, plus de tristesse, j'aspire à l'instant présent, où je te rangerai, je te veux, je n'ai pas de regrets, et je n'ai qu'un envie, près de toi, là tout près, vivre toute ma vie, que mon cœur soit le tien, et ta lèvre la mienne, que ton corps soit le mien, et que toute ma chair soit tienne. J'ai compris ta détresse, cher amoureux, et je cède à tes vœux, fais de moi ta maîtresse, loin de nous la sagesse, plus de tristesse, j'aspire à l'instant présent, ne serons heureux, je te veux. Oui, je vois dans tes yeux la divine promesse que ton cœur amoureux vient chercher ma caresse, enlacée pour toujours, brûlée de mêmes flammes, dans des rêves d'amour, nous échangerons nos âmes. J'ai compris ta détresse, cher amoureux, Je t'ai vu.
Wow, brava, brava! Amazing. That was the silky smooth soprano voice of Lee Haegee singing Je te veux by Eric Satie. And that was gorgeous. Thank you so much. We got messages coming in. Let's see. Sweet as Maz says, oh my goodness, she makes it look so effortless. Which you surely
thank you so
do.
much.
Siska saying, 정말 대박 singing! With Raoul agreeing. And Halsiena with a comforting voice. Benny saying, that is amazing Haegee with Sweetest Maz's bravo. And Siska recognizing that song as well. I have to say, that's not what I think of when I think of opera, but it is a gorgeous song. And what a beautiful song for a Monday morning.
Yeah, because of the classical singing is not difficult. As think about something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think for a lot of people, opera is inaccessible. Yeah. It's seen as something, one, they can never do, and two, they're not allowed to listen to. It's only for the very rich people in tuxedos and ballroom gowns.
Actually not.
Now, for those, because here on the show, we're very familiar with K-pop and everything to do with singing, but not so much opera and classical music. So you are soprano, but for somebody who doesn't really understand or doesn't know about that. What does that mean to be a soprano?
Probably you maybe heard about the words like a soprano or mezzo-soprano, alto, baritone, tenor, bass, something like that.
Yes.
These are names of different voice type of the classical singing. So each voice type is defined by the vocal range and the vocal color. But a soprano is a highest female voice, so singing an upper range with a bright and expressive note. So everybody probably know about this song. That is a kind of famous, world famous soprano aria, which is from the Zauber Flute, Magic Flute by Mozart. So that is a soprano aria. So,
and certainly sopranos are often cast in the leads. They're often taking center stage for the biggest numbers.
Because of much easier to hear about it, hearing on the stage. So that's why.
And also you're pretty much born with whatever voice you're going to be. If you're a soprano, you can't really change to be an alto, can you?
No. So it was very funny because of when I was young, my first opera was Carmen. So I really want to become a mezzo-soprano.
Yes.
When I was young and when I was a start to the singing. But actually my first teacher, she said, oh, Haegee, I'm so sorry. You couldn't become a mezzo-soprano.
Oh, no.
Why?
It's this terrible. Well, it's the same for me. When I was a kid, I was an alto.
Really?
Until about the age of 13 when my voice broke. Yeah. And now I'm a bass baritone.
That's right.
I mean, you have now performed all over the world. Yeah. I mean, we're talking from the UK across Europe to Korea. Did you, as a kid starting out in opera, did you ever think you'd be here?
Honestly not. Honestly not. Because my life abroad started in South France.
Yes.
And then after I picked up to young artist program at the Royal-Opera-House, so that's why I moved into UK. So, and then my professional singing life is started from there. So, yeah, but honestly, I never expected like this.
Yeah, well, it's sad to say, but most opera singers never get to this level or anywhere near this level.
That's right.
It's the same with actors and other musicians. Yeah, so it's quite incredible. Now, you said you didn't get the mezzo-soprano role in Carmen, but what are some of the performances you've had at the Royal Opera House or elsewhere?
My first opera at the Royal Opera House was the Zauber Flute, which is a magic flute.
Yes.
We already mentioned. So I made my debut as Papagena, one of the small role in that opera. And actually, I was so nervous on that day because that was my first opera in my life.
The very first time,
Very first time. And first time in my life on the Royal Opera House stage.
Which is one of the biggest stages in the world.
That's right. And the first opera with a dialogue in my life as well. But even the dialogue was German. So.
And this is from a singer who trained in French.
Yeah, that's right. So I do remember is feeling that everyone around me is a so great artist and the singers. So I couldn't remember anything on that day. Just it feels like a singing, and then after I just stand on the stage for the curtain calls. So
Yeah.
What did I do?
Well, I think it's that thing we sometimes, I don't know if you'd use it in theatre, in the opera, but in theatre we call it Dr. Theatre.
That's right.
When anything goes wrong, your body just takes over. It's gonna do what it has to do. But yes, an amazing performance. What are some of the other roles that you're proud of that stick out in your memory?
I performed with a lot of opera house in UK, which is Wales National Opera and Scottish National Opera and Irish National Opera and Paris, or blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And I performed with as Gilda from Rigoletto and La Fille de Régiment, as Marie, and La Bohème. Probably somebody heard about this name of the opera.
Oh, these are three of the biggest ones, along with the Magic Flute.
Yeah, that's right. And not yet the Tosca.
So that's on your bucket list, Tosca.
I hope so.
And I mean, you don't just sing in French, you sing in English. As you said, you sang in German. How many languages have you sung in?
I counted actually last few weeks ago, and I can sing 14 languages.
What? 14?
Yeah.
What was the hardest one to sing in?
The hardest one is a Chinese.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
A tonal opera.
That's right. Chinese was so difficult, and Russian was not bad. And I love Hungarian and Czech.
Yes, Czech. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you are.
Anyway.
It's quite incredible. But also, the thing is that you're not just a singer as an opera performer. You're also an actor. That first time in the Magic Flute, as you said, it was very scary. Have you learnt to enjoy the acting? Do you like being a character on stage?
I like it. Because of the opera is different way of the concert. Because of opera is one of the music play. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So the most important thing is not a music on the opera. So opera is the most important thing is how could we explain the 캐릭터의 진정성,
the
storylines.
Explain the story, explain the characters to show the audience, to tell the audience the story.
And the acting and the collaboration is much important as well. So, I love that work.
I have to say, before I worked with you with the Korean National Opera, I was a little bit prejudiced. Because for me, the image of opera was just Pavarotti standing on stage. You know, just a very big man or a very big woman.
That's right.
Shouting a lot and singing beautifully, but it didn't feel like it was a performance in my world. But then with my experience at the Korean National Opera, I went, no, actually, this is exactly what I do.
That's right. Because of the opera is about telling a story through the music.
Yeah.
So that's why, it's very similar with they play.
Yes, and I have to say, I was so glad when I worked on the Midsummer Night's Dream is that opera can be funny.
Yeah.
I don't think people think of opera being comedy unless you're an opera buff.
That's right.
But yeah, it's not just tragedy. It's not just people dying on stage.
Actually, we have a lot of fun opera as well. So please come in.
Yeah, well, I would say I
again.
highly recommend it. But also, it's not just that you enjoy it, you're also technically very good, which is one of the reasons why you are where you are in the opera world. We were sort of researching what people have said about you. The good things, not the bad things.
Yeah.
And one of them said you have a brilliant firework-like technique. I mean, do you set fireworks off on stage? What does this mean?
Probably for the Koreans, a good reference is a renowned the soprano Sumijo.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, her voice is one of the best firework on the stage.
Well, she's the godmother of popular Korean opera, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Even my generation is Sumijo's generation. So that's why we are a lot of opera singers on our generation. But I think if you have any chance, when you look at the scores for the opera scores, it's packed with many notes.
Yes.
So the opera singers, like it's me, the high soprano, we have to sing each of the notes. So that's why that looks like a fireworks every single time.
So it's about that technical accuracy of being able to perform the score perfectly.
And I have to deliver them clearly and effortless as well. So that's why the
critics, yes.
critics, so it's...
Yeah, well, and then mixed with the acting as well. I having worked with opera singers to act in English while they're singing, and you're going, okay, you have to be technically perfect, but you also have to put emotion on top of that, or comedy on top of that. Yeah. It really is startling. And this is what other critics have said, that it's your emotional authenticity. How important is it to be authentic on stage, to be, honest as the character?
I think the sincerity is right pronunciation. Yeah, sincerity is most important thing because of music, and especially for the opera, is an art that exists in time. Yeah. So my truly matters is communicating with the audience in that moment. So I think the technique support exists because of the delivery to the sincerity of the feelings or whatever on that moment.
So it's working in tandem at the same time.
That's right.
You
Rather
can't
than
have one or the other.
No.
Yeah, and I mean, you did something I think is incredibly brave for any performer. A couple of weeks ago, you had this amazing recital at the Seoul Arts Centre.
You watched it.
I was there, yes. The Journey of Song, which seems to be, I think, the start of a series of performances, perhaps.
Yeah, in South Korea.
And this was just you on stage in some very fabulous dresses.
Thank you.
But also only a pianist at times or a classic guitarist at times. Just two of you on stage performing, which is not what we think of with opera, with a full orchestra and an ensemble. First of all, how was that performance for you, and why did you want to do this?
The concert platform is much easier to communicate with an audience. Yeah. Because of opera, we have a distance between the performers and the audience because we have an orchestra, as you mentioned, and we have a storyline, so blah, 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 blah. But the concert, first of all, I can choose all the repertoires of the songs or arias or whatever. So I have a 의무가 있다.
Yeah, you had a purpose or a plan. Yes.
Plans to explain why I choose those repertoires on that day, and then I have to make a storylines between the repertoires as well. So sometimes that is much difficult than the opera because of I have to make all the stories rather than any my colleagues. But the concert is much funny.
Yes, much more fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There may be a big burden on you, but I think the entire audience was amazed at the range, because it wasn't just pieces of opera. You were performing almost musical numbers at times.
That's right.
And the one thing that I was not expecting, but I was really touched and amazed at, was you also were singing more sort of traditional Korean songs. Yeah. And in fact, I think we've got something Korean coming up next. What's the second song you're going to sing for us?
The next piece is a Korean art song called 그리운 금강산. Might be English name is Longing for Mount Kumgang.
Yeah, I think that's a good translation. Yeah.
It was composed by Choi Young-sa, and it's expressed a deep longing for the mountain Kumgang, a place that many Koreans couldn't freely visit in there. No, cannot.
It's a very emotional song. It's the sort of song that your grandmother, if she's had a couple of glasses of soju at the noraebang, might go to sing. It's beautiful. It's a classic. We're going to have a listen to that. So please get yourself ready as I take a look at some of the messages. Lots of great ones in. Raul saying, goodness, I can hear this whole day. Well, Raul, you don't have to wait. And Sweetest Maz saying, you have to have good lungs for opera. Absolutely. So we're going to have another fantastic song. If you have any questions for Lee Haegee, now is your time to put them in the YouTube chat. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to know. But for now, we're going to have a beautiful Korean song sung in an operatic style. Here is Lee Haegee with 그리운 금강산.
이제야 자유만민 웃긴 영이며 그럼 다시 우리 금강산 수수만년 아름다운 산 못 가본 지 몇몇해 오늘이야 찾으러 왔네 금강산은 부른다 빌어본 그 봉우리 예대로인가 흰구름 솔바람도 무심히 가나 바라를 산에 만미 보이지 마라 우리가 맺힌 슬픔 풀릴 때까지 수수만년 아름다운 산 못 가본 지 몇몇해 오늘이야 찾으러 왔네 금강산은
Absolutely brilliant. That was amazing. That was opera singer Lee Haegee with pianist Jung Hae-jung and 그리운 금강산, longing or yearning for Mount Kumgang. That was so beautiful. That was really touching.
Thank you so much.
Does that song have a special meaning for you, or do you just enjoy it? What's the reason behind singing this song?
Actually, my mom's side, the grandmother, she's from North Korea.
Yeah.
So when I was young, always she just humming with this song. So yeah.
Yeah, I think your grandmother was not alone. There are many Koreans.
I think so.
On my wife's family, her father, his family came down from North Korea.
Really?
Yeah, and you'll find that so many people have that connection that has been severed. There's no way back, at least for the moment, to
That's
Mount
right.
Kumgang. So there is a family connection, but also you're singing in Korean.
That's right.
And I'm guessing as
Most
an opera
important
singer, you're not usually singing in Korean. What's it like
No.
to have that opportunity? Does it feel different?
It's such a feel different because of it's able to communicate emotions in the more details because of that is my mother tongue. Even English is my second language because
Yes.
of my second language was French. So sometimes there are small distance when I try to express something in English, but that is instinctively it's a bit difficult to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely. But also because you're not used to singing in Korean.
Yeah.
So there's that disadvantage as well. So what language is most comfortable then to sing in? Is it Korean?
Honestly, the French is most easy because of the technically Korean is a bit difficult matched with a classical singing.
Yes.
But when I sing with Koreans, sometimes that is much more instantly dip into the 감정,
the emotion,
emotional things or whatever. So yeah.
Well, certainly, I think that's also one of the challenges of opera, much like Shakespeare and old plays.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with the language, if you don't know the lyrics, it can be very difficult to understand.
Honestly, when I performed A Midsummer Night's Dream, some of the sentence actually I couldn't understanding until now. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I mean, I was hired to be the language coach, but I ended up being the Shakespeare coach as well, sort of going, okay, this is what it actually means. This is what he's saying.
Yeah, but the singing in Korean allows me to connect more and directly and naturally which emotion do I have to showing to the audience or do I have to singing in the moment.
And I think if you compare Korea to other countries, Korea is a singing country.
Yeah.
This is a place where people grow up singing traditionally,
right.
where you have the madang, the courtyard, where everybody's playing instruments and singing together.
And I think the Korean, the language, is a bit different than the European language because of especially the colors. For example, 노랗다, 노르스름하다, 붉으스름하다. That is not like a yellow.
It's not just simply yellow. Yeah,
that's right. So the sentence of the nuance or word of nuance is such a different.
Yeah, and if for those who do speak Korean might know, there's a lot of onomatopoeia in Korean to describe the way things sound or the way things move, whatever it may be. There are these beautiful, colorful words.
Yeah.
I think also vocally it's different. In Korean, it's spoken at the back of the throat. Whereas in Europe, we're much forward.
So that's why I said that it's a bit difficult to match it with a classical singing technique.
Yes. Well, that makes a lot of sense. We've got listeners chiming in as well who are really enjoying this. Halcyon just said goosebumps about that last song.
Thank you.
And we've got Benny saying it's amazing. Sweet as Maz, I love it. Raul going, whoa. And Siska, an awesome performance. We've got a couple of questions. Raul says, were you born in South Korea? And also, what age did you decide to become an opera singer? And what was your motivation?
Yes, I was born in South Korea. And I decided to become an opera singer when I was in middle school. But actually, that is not, I want to become an opera singer. I just wanted to keep singing. Yeah,
sure, that was the first
all.
love. I think for a lot of opera singers that I've met and talked to, singing has been central, and it's often not necessarily opera, it's church.
That's right.
A lot of opera singers are also at the church every Sunday singing in the choir.
In South Korea, and especially for my case, I started with a 동요.
Nursery rhymes.
Nursery rhymes in South Korea. So that's why I just noticed about, not bad. I'm a good singer.
Yeah.
So that's why when my mom asked me, do you want to still doing a singing even into the high school or whatever? So yeah, why not?
Well, that's interesting because I think for a lot of people, when they tell their parents, I want to be a singer, I want to go into the arts, there can be a different reaction. Have your parents always been supportive of you?
Yeah, because of my mom, she was pianist, so that's why she already knew about my talent when I was young.
The musical connection is really important. Well, it stands out and it is so good. We've got another question. The 14 languages, Siska is saying, that is so cool, but not Indonesian, I guess. Have you ever sung in Indonesian?
Not yet.
Okay, Siska, if you know an opera company that needs a star opera singer...
next time I'll try that.
Yeah. And Sweet as Maz is asking, is there someone in the opera world that you look up to? Mm-hmm. You know, is there someone who's your hero, the person maybe as a kid that you wanted to be?
Two of the soprano. One is Sumijo when I was young.
Yeah.
She was only my heroes, and the other woman was Maria Callas.
Oh, right, yes, one of the most famous divas from the opera world.
Yeah.
I have to say, Sumijowa Josumi has been such a big figure in opera here. I remember seeing her maybe almost 20 years ago in Jamsil at one of the Olympic halls.
Wow.
And being stunned by her voice. Yeah. She was just
She's amazing.
So wonderful.
Still now on. Yeah.
Still now, even though she's getting older.
Yeah.
Is there a retirement age in opera, or will you be going until you're 95?
Actually, we don't have any exactly retirement time, but we are a human instrument, so we know about, okay, this is a time because of the string is a bit loosened.
Yeah, a bit frayed, perhaps.
Yeah, frayed, perhaps. So that is the timing. So that is depends on the who is who.
Sure. Well, I hope you're going to be around as an opera singer for a little while longer, at least another 30, 40 years.
Oh, more than that. I think average is 50 years old for the Sopranos.
Oh, no, I meant carrying on until you're 80.
Oh my God, Paul.
Okay, sorry, maybe not. Now, we also have to talk about your partner, because behind every good opera singer, there's a good man. And you are quite interesting because you're both singers. Your husband is also an opera singer. Can you tell us a little about him?
Actually, my husband is a tenor, David Jong-hoon Kim. We've met in university when we was 23 years old.
I heard you were described as a campus couple.
Yeah, that's right. And then he moved in UK before than me. Yeah. And then we stayed in UK after. Yeah. Well, almost 8-9 years.
Yeah, he's an incredible performer. I saw him thanks to your invitation a couple of years ago in La Bohème, at the Sejong Performing Arts Center. A brilliant singer. You've sometimes described him as your teacher and your supporter. Has he literally been teaching you, or is it just in his being by your side?
Both of sides. Because of singing is very unique art. Because of all know their feeling. When we say something on a microphone and when we listen to the 통화 녹음.
Yes, the recording.
Yeah, everybody recognize, that feels different than I heard because of So that's why the singer is always feeling like that feeling. Sense on the stage. So because of that, it's hard to judge everything on my own. Yeah.
Of course, yes. It's what you hear in your skull is very different to what the audience is hearing.
As a live partner, like as my tenor, as always he very concentratedly heard about my voice, and then he says something very small words like Haegee, that is very good, or Haegee, that is a bit fragile, or sometimes that is too much or too less.
Yeah, so he's keeping watch on you and giving you those little notes that sometimes you need.
That's right. So that sense, he's truly the best teacher and best partner in my life, even in the all my life, but the singing life as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure it goes the other way as well. You know, he watches over you and you watch over him. I have to say he's a brilliant singer, but I think I prefer your voice. Sorry, David, that's just nothing personal. And we can't sing for the whole day, but we do have one more song that you're going to sing. Now, what is the song and why did you choose it?
I'll sing Non ti scordar di me, a Napolitan song composed by Ernesto de Cortes. The title means Don't Forget Me.
We won't, I promise.
So that song expresses a sincere and heartfelt longing for the love and memory. So please enjoy it.
Okay, this sounds like a fantastic opportunity to hear one more song by the soprano Lee Haegee. Yes, this is Daily K. Yes, it is Paul's on the Block. But yes, we're having opera instead of K-pop today. It's Copra, K-opera or something. Anyway, here we have the fabulous Lee Haegee and the fabulous pianist Jung Hae-jung with Non ti scordar di me. Here she comes.
Parti non lo derrandene dal mio sole cercando primavere di viole, nidi d'amore e di felicità. La mia senza lasciarmi un bacio, senza un attimo parri te. Non ti scordare di me, la vita mia legata a te. Io t'amo sempre più, nel sogno mio rimani tu. Non ti scordare di me, la vita mia legata a te. C'è sempre del mio cor per te, non ti scordare di me. Non ti scordare di me, la vita legata a te. C'è sempre del mio cor per te, non ti scordare di
Ah, magnificent. That was Lee Haegee and our pianist Jung Hae-jung with Non ti scorda di me. Don't forget me. And we will not forget you after that amazing performance. First time really for Hashtag Daily K, and certainly for Peter's on the Block or Paul's on the Block to have opera singing live in the studio.
Yay!
Yes, I mean, that was so beautiful. These three songs, I think, really show off the range, the variety of your talents.
That's right.
To
Yeah.
go from the more sort of soothing French tones of Satie into
Korean songs.
and yet into, it feels like this is more traditional opera style.
That's
Is
right.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
Is it right?
Well, magnificent. Now, we have to talk about the future.
Okay.
After you finish today, what are your plans for this year? What are you going to be doing?
My plan is just keep going
Okay.
on my musical journey.
Yes, and you have more recitals in the future?
I have been to three more recitals in South Korea, not in Seoul, in the other cities on the South Korea as well. And then I have a opera production with Korean National Opera,
Yes.
which is another Benjamin Britten's opera, Peter Grimes.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Exclusive, so do I. I haven't signed a contract yet, but we both should be working on that. Which means you're going to be singing in English again.
That's
I'm so
right.
sorry.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, so what are your plans, let's say, in 5, 10, 15 years? Where would you like to be, or what would you like to do?
I hope to keep growing steadily, because of sometimes the singers just again 고이다.
Like, so go around in circles or get stuck in a rut?
So I don't want to become like that singer. So that's why I really want to try a lot of things, even the singing, some of the 70s 한국 가요 as well.
Okay, so moving more into the world of trot and
70s
other.
or, not a trot, but I mean it's classical style. So
Yes.
I just want to try with that, and then also they collaborate with another instruments like as a string or guitars or piano. It's definitely pianos, all the other things as well.
Yeah.
And then keep going to the opera as well. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they're making a K-pop Demon Hunters too. Maybe
You
they
got
could
it
get you in.
up.
Now, we do have to get to a very exciting part. Other shows have quizzes for the listeners. But
Okay.
here on #DailyK, we have a quiz for the guest.
Yeah.
Yes, so it is quiz time. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see I've got this amazing balls. These amazing balls in this box. There are some very, very good prizes in here.
Oh my god.
There are some not very good prizes as well. There are dining vouchers worth 200,000 won. There's shopping gift cards. There's cute gifts. There's fun surprises. But,
Sounds amazing.
well, here's the catch. The only
Yeah.
way to get one of these prize balls is you have to get the answer to the quiz right. Now, the question is, are you brave enough? Are you
Okay.
brave enough to be shamed on radio if you get this wrong? Do you want to take the quiz?
Yes.
Okay. This is very good. This is very tense and very exciting. I have been on the other end of this quiz.
Okay.
I did succeed, so no pressure. Okay. Now, you have to guess a certain person's name. I'm going to give you
Okay.
a series of clues in English to make it harder.
Okay.
All right. Korea's first soprano was Yoon Shim-dok. Beside her was an eternal companion who shared both art and anguish. He was a brilliant playwright and poet, known as a pioneer of modern Korean theatre. And in 1926, he stayed by her side when she recorded Praise of Death. In the end, he made a fateful choice with her in the Korea Strait, leaving behind what became Korea's Romeo and Juliet story. What, Lee Haegee, is this man's name?
Wow.
Yeah.
Such difficult. Do you have any hints?
I do have hints, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, she has gone for the hints, okay? All right. I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Yeah, such a different generation, so.
Well, you shouldn't have studied Jo Soo-mi so hard.
Okay.
Number 1, Kim Woo-bin. Number 2, Kim Woo-jin. Number 3, Kim Gu. Those are your 3 options.
Number 3.
Are you going to stick with number 3? You sure?
Yeah.
You sure it's Kim Gu? You don't want to change your mind? You might want to change your mind.
Number 1 is Kim Woo-bin. Number 2 is Kim Woo-jin.
Yes.
Number 3 is Kim Gu.
Yeah. I too would choose a certain answer.
Number 3.
Oh, no! I'm so sorry! I was subtly saying 2. I was saying 2. Number 2, Kim Woo-jin. Jung Hae-jung, the pianist, is nodding her head. She knew. She knew the answer all along. This is shameful.
So that's why the pianists know about everything than the
Yes.
singers.
Can we give her a prize anyway? Are we allowed? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Our PD name is very harsh. Minnie is very, very
I'm
harsh.
sorry. So strict.
This was going so well, and now you've ruined it. This is terrible. What can I
sorry.
say? No, we're very happy to have you here. This quiz is terrible. I'm going to complain to King Peter about this. This has been so lovely to have you.
It's my
one
pleasure.
last question for you. Your dream role, the role that you haven't played yet, that you would love to play in the future. What is the one role that you're seeking?
The role I must want to sing is Ophelia from Hamlet.
Not the play, but the opera.
Not the play. Yeah.
Who's that written by?
Written by Ambroise de Thomas. So that is actually French opera.
Okay.
So that is beautiful French romantic musical line
Yes.
on the musical line with a Shakespeare's amazing the text as
Yeah.
well. So music allows for the incredibly deep emotional things.
Yes.
So that's why that is one of my dream role.
Well, she's one of the best tragic heroines in
That's
Shakespeare's
right.
repertoire.
Yeah, because when I saw the paint in Tate, Britain.
Yes.
Do you know that very famous?
Yes, the very famous painting of Ophelia among the lilies
That's
after she's
right.
been drowned.
Yeah,
Yes.
so after when I watched that one, after that I just falling in love with the Ophelia. So that's why that is one of my dream roles.
I hope you get it. And I tell you what, the one thing we will give you today is a
Yeah.
song of your choice. Now, what
Yeah.
would you like to hear to send you out today?
For today, I was so happy with this experience on the ARIRANG Radio. That is my first time to visit.
Apart from the quiz.
Yeah.
Apart from the quiz.
Apart from quiz. 김구. Anyway, so I want to hear about the H.O.T's 행복 because I'm so 행복합니다 today.
Oh my goodness, we're going classic with H.O.T. I want to say thank you so much, Lee Haegee, for your brilliant performance and for your fantastic interview.
That's my pleasure to having me today.
And thank you so much to our pianist, Jung Hae-jung, for your incredible playing. She now has to go back to the Seoul Arts Center where she'll be working very, very hard all day, I'm sure.
Oh my God.
This is it for Daily K today and for Paul on the Block. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Korea time, so please do tune in. For the moment, though, thank you to everybody. Thanks to all our staff members. Thanks to Lee Hae-jee and to Jung Hae-jung. It's been your daily dose of Korea. We'll be back tomorrow. Here's one last song. It's Hengbok, Full of Happiness by H.O.T. Daily K out.